Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Passive Income Show, and today I want to show you exactly how I made $137 in 19 minutes. And the reason it's so exciting for me because I haven't been able to do this sort of strategy in quite some time, and not successfully. And what the strategy involves is finding stocks that are gapping up overnight and then waiting for an opportune moment to enter the trade and then taking advantage of sort of an exponential curve when everyone else piles into that stock because they saw that it was going up overnight. I'm already in that stock, and then I take profits as we go up. So let's look at the strategy and a few of the other trades that I made today. Okay, so here we are inside of my trading platform, and you can see that I made $21.75 on SPXU. I was able to take advantage of this, or not this one, I was able to take advantage of this bounce above the VWAP here, and rode some momentum to the upper limit of the VWAP. I don't usually like to go beyond this upper limit of the VWAP, so that's when I usually try to take profits or scalp along the way. But in any effect, $21.75. So that was a good, nice little trade. We might be seeing some sort of reversal here at the bottom, but I'm not going to take advantage of it because I'm going to walk you guys through the rest of my trades here. Another trade that did not go so well for me, but I wish I had stayed in because, and this actually leads me to a really good point. This was the stock APVO, and you can see where I entered. I entered right here, thinking that this was a reversal. So we had seen this sort of descend back down below the VWAP, and I just wasn't paying attention to it right here, or else I might have entered there too. But came back down, and I entered the trade here, thinking that this would be sort of the gearing up because you can see we had some increased volume, and so I thought, oh, that's increased volume. It's a green candle. It's making a higher high than the previous red candle, so that this might be a good shot at it going up. Didn't happen. Came back down, and I got stopped out there. So that was my losing trade of the day. Lost $26 on that trade. But man, it did kind of ramp up over time, didn't it? And this might be, we're seeing. Look at this increased volume here, pushing it up. We might see this take off and maybe test this 967, but I'm not going to be there because I'm going to continue to look through my trades here and show you guys some of the better ones. So this was not a trade that I took, although that doesn't look that bad either. See, it's coming down and bouncing off of what used to be support. This could go significantly higher or lower, but I think it'll go higher. Yeah. But I'm not going to take that trade either. I'm going to continue to move on and not get distracted. And let's go back to INO. So INO is an interesting trade. You can see I traded it right here for this move up. So we made a higher high than the previous, where are we at here? A higher high, right? So off of these lows, made a high on a green candle just above the VWAP, just above the exponential moving average, and I scalped it and got out about 26.67. It went up another dollar and then some, and so if I would have stayed in this trade, would have been a wonderful trade for me. So this is really that strategy that I was talking about. This is a stock that had gone up significantly overnight, and I've been trying to find ways of taking advantage of exponential growth. And so by finding a bounce off the VWAP, that's something that I was looking for, happened, and I made some profit off it. So there's $20. Now the big trade of the day is ESKO. It looks like it might be gearing up again for a move higher. Man, all of these. What a day in the market, right? What a day in the market. So anyway, I'm not going to do this one either because it doesn't work when I try to record videos and also make trades. But I took this trade. Where did I take this trade? Out of the gates, I actually traded right here. I didn't have this marked, but I traded right here at about 570, and it went up, and there was somewhere around here where it actually halted. I think it was right here where there was a halt, and then it opened up and gapped up, and then when it came back down, that's where I got stopped out. So I'll mark that on the trade here because this was a really good trade. It actually got stopped out on its way back down, but then it went back up again to 690, and since then it's come back down. I scalped another profit here crossing over the VWAP, seeing increased volume, and I was stopped out there for a little bit of a loss. So $97 on this trade here, basically coming off of this move. But this was what was so exciting, because I was able to, I need to run the numbers and figure out how much money I put at risk versus how much my reward was. But if you can get returns on your money, for me, I'm thinking about this, if I can get returns on my money that are percentage based instead of just dollar based. So for instance, get a 20% return instead of a $20 return. That's really what I'm looking for now in the market, and now seeing some of these some of these exponential movers. That's what I want to try to take advantage of. So if I trade when I trade more, that will be something that I'm looking to really take advantage of, is those swings higher, and trying to scalp some profit off of that. So Thinkorswim is not a good platform for that. I've been burned quite a bit, but my strategy and what I'm going to do different is just to make sure that I am picking and choosing good setups, above the VWAP, making sure it's a higher high, you get increased volume. Those are kind of the setups that I want to make sure to take advantage of. So that's really what I'm looking for in a trade. Not that any of this is advice, but it was a good day for me today in the market. And let's just see what we're looking at with SPXU. Yeah, and so we're seeing the market kind of bounce back and rebound. But anyway, so that was my day today. Like I said, it was about $137 in just over 19 minutes, I believe, on the day. And so maybe a little bit more than that. Let's see when my last trade was. I want to be honest with my trading here. Yeah, I mean, this was 833. Look at INO go. See, wouldn't that have been wonderful to be able to hold on to that? That would have been cool. This is at 1049. That was my last trade. So let's say 20 minutes there. So yeah, it was about 20 minutes, 22 minutes. I got stopped out at 22 minutes. But look at it, ramp back up. So again, this would have been a wonderful opportunity to make some more money, but this is a learning day. And that's, again, I didn't say this before, I don't think, but I really want to take this video and remember it, because I want to remember these charts and remember to be patient. And I wasn't off on any of these stocks in my buying. I just didn't hold them long enough to really make some of this massive profit here. So I'm going to crunch some numbers. I'm going to go back and I'm going to see how I could have better done this day, so that instead of making just $137, maybe I could have made $1,300. And so that's really what I'm looking at and trying to figure out now with remembering this day. So with that, hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a productive day today. Remember, none of this is financial advice, hopefully you learned something. You learned something about my journey and what I'm trying to do. So with that, have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take care.